No, I'm not frozen up. I'm just messing with you. Here we go again. Tuesday. The only great thing is the fact that they came out suddenly out of nowhere yesterday and said we're only working 8-hour days the rest of the week. We also got sent home sometime around 12:30. We had a, you know, the old saying, "Can't catch me because the rabbit doesn't die." Well, the robot died. That's all I gotta say about it. Um, so not only was it an early day, found out the rest of the day, yeah, that rest of the week we're gonna be running human being shifts, as I call them. Back in the good old days, the standard 40-hour week we used to work. But of course, this weekend we got a 3-day weekend coming up, Memorial Day weekend. From what I'm hearing, they're still in Lee Court in Bristol for filming a Doctor Who. And like I said, getting info out of Bad Wolf is like pulling trees out of a rabid, pulling trees, pulling teeth out of a rabid Wolverine's mouth while it's in a major hyperdrive. It's not very easy to do so. Check out these extended trailers. They aren't giving you nothing, and which is in a way is good. Come on, they showed us a bunch of stuff we already know is going to happen. We knew about the Meeps and the race. People already taking a guess this was a going to be a rehash of the Star Beast, which back in the day is comic book. Some folks seem to be pretty interested in my views on the upcoming RTD2 era, and I'm like, sorry, I just watched somebody walk in a half hour earlier than they normally do. I know what you're up to. But like I said, I'm being cautiously optimistic. The reason being is that because one of the things we've seen done in Doctor Who over and over, and this is the fans doing this, is they literally set the bar so high that you can't see it. It's like you have to climb Everest just to see how high the bar has been raised. And to give an example, like remember back during the Capaldi era with Kill the Moon, they showed the trailer. There's all these little critters going, and there's people I know where it's got to be the 8 legs. Then they show, the thing for In the Forest of the Shite, and they're like, it's got to be the crinoids. And sure enough, it wasn't. And yeah, I saw the things about Ray Stevenson. That's far too young, to lose anybody, and it really caught everybody off guard. So I'm trying not to do that myself, because as I said before, everybody for a while there was saying that RTD was this knight in shining armor riding in on his battle horse, and he's going to wipe the field clean and rebuild the broken castle of Doctor Who. And it's like, I don't know about you, but I see a castle standing over there and it don't look broke. Matter of fact, it's got Disney Plus flags hanging from this up on the battlements now. But okay, it's got Mickey Mouse ears on it. Uh, and boy, the House of Mouse is not doing too well. Okay, so yeah, I haven't checked in on how Celine Dion's been doing either. Yep, yeah, she's been landing jobs left and right. Yet she's horrible. Watching these poor folks just stream on in. Ugh. It's terrible. And I love the flip-flopping that went on during that whole era too. It was hilarious. Yeah, I caught your message last night, Mark. Like I said, I apologize to anybody. Sometimes it takes me a while to get caught up on messages and all that. That's mainly because of the way Facebook has done this stupid thing now where you got to change profiles to go to your, pages versus your personal stuff. And I'm like, why the hell they did this, I can't figure out. Like now, if I want to read a comment on my page for a picture, I click on it and I get sent to that damn Meta Business page or whatever it is to read it like an email. I'm like, why can't I just read it right there on the page like I used to? It's progress. Oh gosh, sheesh. Also, I did catch some stuff on Twitter too and all that. Someone seems to be thinking that I'm trying to diminish RTD in any way, and I'm like, I'm not. He is a good writer. He's a good storyteller, but nobody is perfect. But remember, he completely burned out on Doctor Who for a while, and like I said, everybody's putting a lot on this guy's shoulders. You'll expect him to really ride out there and do these astronomical things. And like I said, I just don't want to hear the cries and rants of disappointment if things don't go their way. Because, and then again, I'm going to whether it does go their way or not. But it is, ugh. All I know is things ain't looking well for Disney. Come on. We have to shut down our Galactic Star Cruiser thing and all. We got to shut this down. Yeah, you were charging $5,000. $5,000 for 2 nights. And then they wonder why it didn't sell. So basically, for the price that you would pay for a very cheap economy car, you get 2 nights in this hotel. I'm like, yeah, sure, you've gone through a lot of expense. Yeah, sure, you've made this look really great. But unfortunately, most folks can't afford that anymore. Matter of fact, pretty much everybody can't afford that. So you've made this exclusive for the most part. Like I said, it's like it up there with I'm trying to figure out why people from the UK are paying out thousands of dollars in airfare, hotel stays, and stuff like that to go to a con on the other side of the planet that's going to have people at it that are readily available and live in their home country. But that's me. Like I said, I don't like to hate on anybody in particular. Like I said, I've saw the stuff about the comments in certain other live stream, and I'm like, but you have to, like I said, I hate, especially somebody who has, physical restrictions and all that, and or disabilities. I don't like making fun of people like that, but I know I've been smacking myself on the head. I've got 3 or 4 ideas in the pipeline, and I've just been so damn lazy as far as that goes. It's been over a year since I put out a chapter on Murder on the Chaitanya, and I'm still banging my head against the wall on that. Because I kind of feel like it's a failed mission and all that. And like I said, it's, ugh. But there's so many other stories I wanted to tell, I just haven't let myself do it. Plus, we got a lot of homegrown projects that are going to be happening this weekend. And a lot of things I want to help Lady G get done, especially with a 3-day weekend coming up. Things that I promised myself we'd get done 2 years ago, and or at least a year or more ago. I know, I've been thinking about that, but at the same time, do I want to go down that path again? Because about using, getting celebrity, in for the audios. And like I said, the one time I did, and that was Sophie Alder, and that was 350 pounds for an astounding 34 seconds of audio. And she did a great job on it, of course. She recorded it in studio during a book reading, and I can't thank her enough for that. So I have to sit there and wonder, is it actually worth it? Because I'm not really out to make money on the audios or anything like that, and that's a lot of money these days, especially for the way our economy's running. Pretty soon you're going to have to go out and pay a $5 for a bog roll. Okay, it's getting that bad here in America. Inflation's gone through the roof. Well, I don't get a whole lot of super chats. Unlike these other channels where they could sit there and, do armpit noises and, get super chats all the time. I just can't figure out what I'm doing wrong. I really can't. I don't want to. I'm not even sure how super chats work, Mark. I'm not kidding. I haven't figured that out yet. I'm still figuring that out because, yeah, it's gone crazy here as far as inflation goes. Yeah, it used to be you were lucky if you paid over $3 for a gallon of gas. Now it's well over 4.5 or more per gallon and climbing. Like I said, I don't know if I want to go through the trouble of establishing a Patreon because I don't have really any exclusives to offer. I don't have any merch. I don't have anything like that. So it's been kind of a conundrum. And like I said, I don't like charging people for this because I really don't. And GoFundMe's have been so corrupt lately. Like I said, you got somebody out there, I want money to go to a convention. I'm like, then go out and earn the money. Don't it's like it's like, oh, sorry, that's how I was raised, Yeah, we got people out here I know of still smoking cigarettes. They got to be paying well over $10 a pack. I remember when you go out and buy a pack of cigarettes for like a generic pack was like maybe 86 cents. It's one of the reasons I got out of that habit. Not only is it a filthy habit, it kills your lungs, kills everything else, annoys the hell out of people. And meanwhile, I can do this with far less nicotine, no tar, no what you call it, no secondhand, no secondhand carcinogens. And it tastes a lot better too. I gotta taste my food, smell my food, sleep a lot better. And my favorite thing in the world, no more at least two sinus infections and one good case of bronchitis every year. Haven't had that happen since I quit smoking. Okay, folks, I just looked at the time. I have got to get in. Like I said, they're ideas to ponder, so I will keep them all in mind. Oh, this one's a real weird flavor. Like I said, I'll have to tell you later. I got to run inside. It's getting a bit late. Take care, everyone. Be kind, be calm, be safe. We'll catch you on the flip side. Talk to you all later, and we'll hopefully see you all in the future. Enjoy the rest of your day.